My name's Kent Moreland. You all know who I am. I am a former United States Air Force cryptographic computer repairman, and I am a telecommunications expert in my own right besides being a lawyer. I have built and maintained 3 different systems, telecommunication systems in Tulsa buildings, 400-unit project at Central Park, where we provide 150 meg download to all of our residents for free. Costs $4 per person per month for 150 meg access. Many cities in the world are already embarking on building free public Wi-Fi systems for their cities, including Oklahoma City, which is in the process of doing so. The cost of this would be $5 per person in the city, or $2 million to build it. You get 400 hotspots, 2 per square mile. If you focused it on the residential areas and not the commercial areas or industrial areas, you could probably get 3 or maybe 4 hotspots per square mile. It would cost $2.50 per year per person in the city to maintain and operate it. You could probably, by selling advertising and splash pages and up-speed connections, you could probably reduce the cost to below that, but I think that would be speculative as to how much it would produce. Basically, these the hotspots, for example, could be attached to your storm warning siren poles. There's 200 of those. Use fire stations. It would require probably, I tore this out of your city visitor's guide. This is a map of the city. Tulsa is an odd city in that it lies on a declining slope. If you go out to 129th East Avenue and turn around, you can see all the way downtown. And the reason is Tulsa's tilted. The bottom of the tilt is the Arkansas River. So, you know, and you also happen to have this building that we're in sets on top of the level 3 DMARC. So you got more telecommunications capacity in this building than the world needs. So you could buy the terabytes of telecommunications capacity that you would need, and then have a series, probably 8 or 10, point-to-point telecommunications wireless systems that would take it out to the various areas, and then those would spread out like umbrellas to the 400 hotspots. Then each of these hotspots would be accessible by the neighborhood. It would benefit basically everybody in the city, including children in the poorest neighborhoods. In fact, you could concentrate the service in the poorest neighborhoods so that people would not have to take any money out of their pocket to get access to the internet for their children or for themselves. I think it would spur all kinds of economic development. I said I could send you a link to cities like Guadalajara, which has a free public Wi-Fi access system, Bangalore, London. Cities all over the world are doing this, and it's my view that the city of Tulsa is running backwards when it comes to telecommunications technology, because you went from having 3 major service providers in this town to 2. So now you're down to just Cox and AT&T, which are providing wired service mostly to households and businesses. This would be intended primarily to provide Wi-Fi access all over the city without regard to where you are. For example, your fire and safety people could use it. Any business could use it. Any person could use it. You probably have 600,000 people in the city during the daytime, fewer at night, down to around 400,000. And probably
1 minute.
You might have 100,000 of them using it at any given time. But all of them, except the very oldest or the most Luddites of the bunch, would be able to use it and would use it constantly. And I think you could do it. You could actually probably do it for $3 per person per year and not have any capital improvement. In other words, $3 is $1.2 million.
30 seconds.
That would buy all of the infrastructure, all of the bandwidth, all of the maintenance, and all of the replacement parts on an annualized basis forever.